It's your boy DuckNCover, coming at you with Pokemon Radical Red version, Buglock, episode 10. We're playing this version of Pokemon that has the first 9 generations of Pokemon in one game, using bug types only. So here you can look at our party for the time being. These are not our strongest bugs. Basically, this game caps out at certain points until you beat the next boss fight. So until we defeat the next boss, we got capped at level 27. So basically, we're going to start off this episode by getting all the rest of our bug Pokemon up to 27. Which this game has experience share. So admittedly, the trading doesn't take long at all. So we'll go ahead and do that. Ariados is so strong. He got access to the Swords Dance. So good. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't we get the physical defense one? Oh no, we got a speed one. Defense actually lower. So he's got a higher speed. Even with the 50% speed reduction. Still faster. I mean, he's up leveled, but still. Good speed for a bug for sure. We got some fast bugs on our team. Let's take a peek in the PC while we got so many viewers in here. You guys can see the other bugs we got. Alright, so these are the ones that are maxed out. Beedrill, my favorite Pokemon of all time. Frostmoth. Masquerine, which they changed it to a water type Pokemon in this game. Absolutely goated. Stab type Bubble Beams. Yes, please. Parasect. Vespiquen. Joltik. My shiny Ninjask. And Charjabug are all maxed. Then we got these couple bugs we want to trade up. These two are bugs we want to trade up and keep in their little forms. And these are bugs we're not going to trade. These are our non-bugs. We do need Pokemon for HMs at the time being. Hopefully we get a bug for each HM and never even have to use any of those. But I didn't want to have to go back and capture more Pokemon later in the game when we realize that we don't have what we need. So any Pokemon that can use multiple HMs that I happen to have extra Pokeballs for and a caring for the Pokemon, I'll grab them just for HMs if needed later. So that is the full breakdown. I do 1 hour episodes once a day. So this is the beginning of the episode, so you guys are welcome to stay with me for an hour. You got this. I appreciate that. Sabadra and friends. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Sandshrew would be a good Pokemon. I've always liked Sandshrew. I guess I really like bugs and ground types. I didn't realize how many ground types I liked. I thought I liked rocks, but it turns out most of the rock Pokemon that I do like are also ground. And I love Diglett. So I don't know, ground might be my favorite type Pokemon. I love Aron, Aggron, all those. They're ground. Steel. Steelix. I should do a run with only ground types. That sounds like it could be also fun. Maybe after I finish this bugs only run, I'll do it ground only. There's so many good ground Pokemon in this game. That would be a fun run. I would definitely need a Diglett for that team because Diglett's my favorite. But there's so many other good options. Nah, we don't need that. Alright, so see how Ariados is level 27? Now when it gains XP, it says 5 XP. It would take forever to grow to 28. And then once it hits 28, it'll switch to 0. It does like a soft cap, then a hard cap. So I'm just getting them all to the soft cap. Ariados soft cap. Let's see if Ledian even has what it takes to be trainable. Or if we're going to need a different Pokemon to do the battling. Right away, that's a bad matchup. Comet Punch, yes please. I guess I'd rather have the power-up hit because it ups his physical. Silverwind has a chance to up all stats, and it's only bug move. Roost is sweet because it'll keep him in the battle. Ledian's a fighting type Pokemon in this game. So we want the stat Mach Punch. We could always re-teach it Roost if we decide we want to go back that route. Whoa, this thing's physical attack is very high. Silverwind. I'll put it second. Alright, let's go power up hit. Let's just test it out. Go Comet Punch. Oh, it missed. There we go. That power-up hit, though, is pretty good. But if you want Supersonic, they'll take you. I'll die to the poison no matter what happens in that battle because I'm not going to one-shot it. Let's just run. Man, I love the way they changed the typing on some of these bugs to make them better, to make them more viable. Let's go power up hit. The power-up hit into Comet Punch. Great little combo. I love how he does an attack that's guaranteed to boost his attack. It's not an if, it's when he hits. So even if it's not very effective, it's there's definitely a benefit to hitting with this move first just to boost my physical attack. And then dropping a Comet Punch with the multiple hits, fully taking advantage of each of those stacks of power. It's a very, very nice combo. And if we notice we don't need the extra hits, having that priority Mach Punch to follow up with the attack boost is actually good. I wonder if we could get an ability patch and this thing somehow get access to the thing that, the ability Iron Fist that ups punching moves. That would be great. Just keep getting poisoned. Man, Lydian would have come up huge against Brock with the fighting typing. Yeah, the power-up hit into the Comet Punch. So good. Paralysis is so strong in this version. It's such a higher percentage, it feels like. Ooh, Cricketune wants Pin Missile, yes. I'd rather that than Fury Cutter. Go Silver Wind. Fury Cutter's decent if you're good at attack with it over and over again, but it starts out weak. And I'd rather have a move that I can get into one time and it be decent than have a move that is most of the time bad. What'd you miss? You missed Lydian is a fighting Pokemon in this game. Bug fighting. Look at its physical attack stats. 60 and it's boosted. Oh, man. You missed me discovering that Lydian is a monster in this game. One of the worst bugs competitively of all time is now viable. Like, it's a big deal. That is good. Yeah, I agree. I was hurt and missing Heracross and you know, things like that because of the fighting typing. And I didn't realize that I had one. Now, he did get hit by Magnitude already, which obviously he shouldn't be able to get hit by that because he's normally flying type. So there's some give and take there. Same for Masquerade. Masquerade obviously shouldn't be able to get hit by Earthquakes, but it can because it has water typing instead. Nah, but this dude has this Lydian, it has a move right here, power up hit. It's a fighting move. Whenever it hits, it's guaranteed to up my physical attack. So I use that in tandem with Mach Punch for a priority physical. What's this ability? I wish he had Iron Fist, bro. I really do. It's just Swarm and he doesn't know any bug moves yet. The worst ability possible. The only downside to this Pokemon right now is his ability. I was literally just asking, you also missed me wondering if there's ability patches in this game. And if he has the Iron Fist ability as his hidden ability, see if they just fix the Pokemon all together. Dang, that sucks. Well, I'm hoping that he's gonna get, I mean, at least U-turn. Some kind of physical bug move. Something. U-turn's a great competitive move. It's not a very powerful move, but at least if we get something, you know, utility, physical bug, we can make it work with his physical stat total. We can make it work. Even if he's just coming in for just a U-turn, super effective, knock him out, get switched to, you know, something better typing or whatever. 60 physical attack at level 25 does not sound high, but I have to let you guys know, bugs have low stats. Especially physical. Look at the difference. This Pokemon, Kricketune, is also a physical Pokemon and has a physical nature. He's still... Leedian has a couple levels though, but Leedian's still stronger. And with access to Mach Punch, which is a priority move, stab, so good. And Leedian is almost at the cap. And he has access to Silverwind, which has a small chance to do what it just did. Boost every single stat. Physical attack, physical defense, special attack, special defense, speed. It boosts all those stats at once when it does. It's a Butterfree move. Butterfree is normally the only Pokemon I can remember that learns it by level in every game. So I was associated with Butterfree. I didn't even know Leedian could learn that. Maybe he never did. Maybe it's just for this game as well. Also, Leedian can still learn Roost even though it's not flying type anymore, which gives a fighting type Pokemon ability to heal itself, which that's a rare thing outside of Drain Punch and things, having an actual just heal button. On a fighting type is not a common thing. I did forget the Roost, though, to learn Comet Punch. Oh, Galactic, I posted a Magic the Gathering video utilizing the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set to create a Donatello deck. You should check that out. The Donatellos are so much fun. Man, 3 bugs learned Supersonic this episode. Well, they failed to learn it, to be honest. Oh, I gotta watch that. Yeah, I love Ninja Turtles, dude. Donatello's my favorite character in all of fiction. It would be Donatello, Dick Grayson, Robin, or Nightwing. I'll take either one, just Dick Grayson. And then Oliver Queen from the comic books. Yeah, back, gotta grab my food. Alright, dude, enjoy. I also like how Power Up hit and Mach Punch deal the same amount of damage, so I know roughly what the Mach Punch would have did had I not got the power, so I know it's going to deal a little bit more than what the power-up punch does. So if the power-up punch gets close to half or past half, I know Mach Punch will finish him guaranteed. Interesting little interaction there. Alright, back. Got my Burger King. Nice, dude. You got chicken fries? I love their chicken fries. My wife made brats on the grill today. Power up hit. Alright, looks like Lydian's gonna be done after this battle, or maybe one more. See, he got hit by magnitude. That's an adjustment, having Lydian get hit by ground moves. Something I gotta think about. Make sure not to switch in with anticipated ground. Heal up. Nah, no chicken fries, sadly. Did get a chicken burger. Nice, dude. I don't like spicy, but them chicken fries are just the right amount of a little bit of kick to them without being spicy. Oh wait, this one can't evolve, so I'll keep it with these. If I don't trade up these right now, I'm fine. I want to get the Everstone for that Weedle and the Nincada so that I don't accidentally evolve them. So I'm in no rush to accidentally mess them up. Yeah, Butterfree's gonna shred through this grass. I love really spicy food. Oh no, not me. I have a sensitive stomach, so I couldn't eat it even if I liked it, but I also don't like it. Or maybe I don't like it because it doesn't, well, who knows? Who knows which one? Who came first, the chicken or the egg, you know? Thank you for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Sweet. Dustock should level up quick. Butterfree's is gonna tear through these Pokemon. Pachirisu just eating a Psybeam is crazy. Indoor, sweet. Ah, it doesn't work 2 turns in a row. Man, I wish there were more bug dark Pokemon. I could agree with that. But they learn a lot of dark moves. Right? There's plenty of Pokemon that learn Bite. A couple that learn Crunch. Pursuit is a common one for bugs. Assurance is a common one for bugs. So So you got some versatility type-wise in coverage. Thief is a move commonly used or learnable by bugs. That's not much to learn. Moonlight. It can heal itself up. I don't see myself ever using poison powder on this Pokemon, honestly. He's not tanky enough to sit there and just poison powder and wait. He's more of a, you know, get in, deal damage. There's one bug dark Pokemon. What is it? Oh, no, that's funny. I was thinking about the new black grasshopper. What is it? What is this bug dark? Is that from X and Y? Because I never played that one. I don't even know what bugs I'm missing from that generation. I've never even looked it up. They had to have unique bugs in that gen. Every other gen does. Low kicks is the only bug dark. Yeah, that is the little black grasshopper. He's dark type? I thought he was fighting. Is that what it is? If not, what's the name of that black grasshopper? Yeah, Gen 9 based off the Cayman Riders. Yeah. I thought he was fighting type because he uses a lot of fighting moves. But yeah, you're right. I like that Pokemon. He's good. I don't mind him. I guess I like my dark Pokemon with fighting moves. Who knows? Bug fighting's just good. It gives you access to things like Brick Break, which is a good part of Heracross, and I guess hopefully I could gain access to that on Ledian. I would love to get that low kicks. I've been playing mostly at nighttime, so I feel like wherever he does spawn, I should be, you know, primed and ready to capture one. I'm thinking all these bugs I haven't caught, some of them are going to be scattered around like the Yanma, just randomly placed. But I feel like that extra area in the Viridian Forest that we had to skip because we didn't have Rock Smash, I'm guessing there's going to be, you know, some extra bugs in there, in that section. Actually, you know, Rock Smashing produces wild Pokemon encounters, and a lot of them are Rock-type Pokemon. That might be where the baby Crustalus and Waddle is in those rocks that have to be smashed. I might just smash those 3 rocks, leave the forest, come back, smash those 3 rocks, and keep trying it until one of them spawns. Yeah, see, I be coming up with plans, man. I'm trying to figure out how I can capture the rest of these bugs. I'm happy I caught Snow in the forest, because I wouldn't have guessed that it could be caught there. I would have thought that it was in the Whirlpool Islands, off the coast of Cinnabar Island, where you catch Dugong and other ice types. Oyster. Jinx. And I still bet that there's, you know, some wild Frostmoss in there. But it was definitely cool to get it early in the game. Butterfree is almost at cap. I think I have enough Gust to just spam Gust at every Pokemon. Enough to get to 27. Does Silver Wind feel like it has a better percentage? It does. I've never had this thing do it two or three in a row. Alright, Butterfree's capped. Heal up. Man, most of the bugs are kept. The only ones left are the ones I don't want to evolve. And the ones that are in my party. Who's driving? This is only physical attack for a Pokemon that's all physical stat. Kricketune might be terrible till he gets some physical moves. Or all he needs is Pin Missile in this area, and we're fine with it. Yeah, seems like it. Ooh, Vivillon's learning Drain Kiss. I guess we'll keep Stuns for, get rid of Protect. Let's just keep pushing the training. We're gonna have to reorder all their moves at some point. Let's see, not very effective. It still just rips it apart. Yeah, Pin Missile might be all we need for this training. Look, his stats are really good for a bug. Hey, cool. I love hearing that. I would like to get him. This Kricketune stats is wild, actually. I've never seen Pin Missile like be just a sweeper move like this. I mean, I am highly over leveled, but this thing's damage is pathetic. It's supposed to hit at least 3 times to take out a Pokemon. This thing is literally one-shotting some of them. Dust Top, Spinner Shock. Oh, just forgot. Poison Powder. It doesn't have a way to poison anything. His base attack is 102, his speed is 92. Yikes. Yeah, that's really good. He's got to be low defensive stat, though. Oop, Kricketune wants Slash. Definitely want that. With a defense of 78, that's not bad. That's not bad for a bug. If this Pokemon, if Kricketune learns Leech Life instead of Absorb, I think he'll be just great. Leech Life is good on high physical attack bugs. Other than that, it's a terrible move. Like when Zubat uses it and things like that. But a high physical attack bug like Ariados, Kricketune, These are the Pokemon where Leech Life is a great move. I would love Ariados to learn it. What? That would be busted. Swords Dance into Leech Life would be broken. Got a special defense 55, a special attack 52, and HP of 71. Those are low, but it's to be expected. Bugs can't have a high overall stat total, then they'll be the strongest type because they do have the best defensive type. One of the best. They don't got the immunities, but just consistently good. Beautify Watts Morning Sun, okay? We'll get rid of Poison Sting. Slash is nice, it's normal. High crit rate, high damage, high accuracy. It's just a solid physical move. As a kid, I would love when Charmeleon would get the slash. Nowadays, he learns Metal Claw at that early stage, which is still cool, but I always loved slash. Metal Claw is cool because it has a chance to up your physical attack. So this power-up punch that Ledian was using is just straight up upgrade. Although steel typing is probably, I wouldn't say better than fighting typing, but it's really good. It's rarer. But fighting type being super effective to normal just makes it win out, in my opinion. If you ever find a Pokemon called Nibble, that is the preamble of Low-Kicks. Yeah, I know Nibble is. Yeah, I played Gen 9. I have a Low-Kicks in like the 60s or 70s, dude. Like high leveled. He's part of my 3rd or 4th team of bugs that are going to level 100. I gotta figure out how to get a way to stream the Nintendo Switch. I haven't put any thought into it, but I did charge the Switch up. Figure out how to get that on and then show you guys the competitive bugs. I'll take that to competitive and show you some competitive bug dueling. I'll focus on that more, you know, either towards the end of this run or after. Right now, I had to pick one thing to focus on, like I was Rivals, and I did other side stuff. Like right now, this is my primary focus. So I wouldn't mind playing other Pokemon games as a side thing. Oh, Cricket's done. Have you guys ever heard of the Rocket Red edition? They never finished that game, but I did beat the one that the version that's out with all bugs. I beat that game with all bugs. There's only 5 in the game, but I use them in a flying type Pokemon so I can fly around the map. But I never used the flying type Pokemon. I'd used them a couple times early in the game, but in the end it was irrelevant. Alright, let's see. Who's driving? I want to let Yanma drive. Okay, look. I can go to save. Then go to close. I got a lot of emulators. Rocket Red Edition. Load. I'm an admin already, as you can see, which is where the game ends. Here's my team. Scyther level 40, Venomoth 41, Beedrill 41, Butterfree 41, Parasect 41. Sorry, I just wanted to show that just so that you could see that what I'm saying is true, that I just do the bug thing in every game. There's nothing normal, nothing out of the ordinary for me. In the main gen games, and my emulators, and my ROM hacks. I don't know. I love bugs. It's crazy. I was having a conversation with my wife today. She's talking about my youngest son, Mateo, my 3-year-old. And she's like, man, this kid he loves bugs so much, and I don't know where he gets it from. And I was like, just looking at my wife, like, I wonder where he would pick up such a thing. Of course, she doesn't watch, she doesn't like Pokemon. She doesn't watch this particular episode. So I guess she wouldn't really know that I have this bug thing going on in this game, but she should not like bugs. No, no, no. Chill. I mean, bugs are the best. Yeah, I love bugs, man. It has nothing to do with, like, just video games or Pokemon, like... Back up north, there's these things, they're called fireflies, I guess, but we used to call them lightning bugs. I used to love to catch those things. I can remember in zoology, one of the projects we did in class was going outside and capturing bugs alive and then classifying what kind of bug they are. I loved that. We had these like little nets and jars with pre-punched holes. The objective was to get, you know, different classifications, as many different classifications as you could. So you didn't just want to catch one type of bug, you wanted to get different things. I never seen a firefly in person, but here we have big dragonflies. Yeah, I love big dragonflies when they're flying over a lake. They're majestic, bro. The way they fly in different patterns. So suddenly, so quickly. Man, I love to watch them. Actually, there was, you know, I'm streaming outside right now. I've said that a couple of times in the stream. And, earlier, a spider crawled over here. It's pretty big. It's called a wolf spider. They're pretty common in Florida. People would run or jump or move. I just watched it run around and be itself. It was so cool. And I guess spiders are the scariest. They're not insects, but in Pokemon they are bug types. And in Magic the Gathering they are also insects. In Yu-Gi-Oh, they're also in. But in actuality, they're arachnids, right? But in fiction, they're bugs. And to some people classify them as bugs. I mean, they're not right, but, you know, they're not wrong. Weedle's getting some girth to him. That's what we're looking for. Why am I driving with this Yanma? Possibly the worst bug on our team. Man, I like spiders. My family had one as a pet, but I can't stand them climbing on me. I'm really sensitive to that type of stuff. Oh, fair. My wife had a tarantula. It passed away, but yeah, my wife had a tarantula for years. It was defanged and everything, but yeah. And she was afraid of every other spider on Earth, just not hers. And I asked her if she wanted to get another one. She said never. Spiders are scary. She only ever loved the one. Get rid of confusion in favor of Psybeam. Fun fact, my love of bugs and capturing bugs is what led me to want to be a zoologist. I thought bug catching was cool. That's why, in general, that's why when you can change your outfits in Pokemon, I dress as a bug catcher. Need my shorts, need my bucket hat. And my imaginary net in my mind that I would carry around. I wish you could have an accessory like that of a net. There's a ton of other accessories they could add in that slot that would be cool. Watches, jewelry, things. They can make it work. They can make it worth it. Or maybe make a net, an item that you can swing in the game for whatever, like to catch something in the game or something. So I can spam it while I walk around. Something like that would be cool. Maybe do it like those new games where if you initiate the battle, you start with an advantage. Just do that with the net. If you start the battle off with the net, maybe they get a higher catch rate or something. It could be cool. It could work. I don't do bug catching. I do more bug watching. Yeah, nowadays, yeah. But I was saying as a kid, I wanted to pick them up and touch them. As an adult, you know, I want to see them. I want to observe them in their natural habitat. Nothing's cooler to me than when I'm watching an anthill from far enough away where they can't get to me, and I can just watch what they do. Where does the trail end? I lock my eyes on one specific ant, and I want to see his role in this whole thing. I would love to have, what's that called? It has a name. Ant farm. Ant farm. That would be cool. Air cutter, yes please. Goodbye, Gust. Yeah, I remember one time we were watching this little beetle struggling to walk. It was obviously injured. And we saw Ant walk up to it. The beetle's like 3, 4, 5 times its size, right? Just massive compared to it. The ant starts dragging on its broken leg. It's dragging the thing slowly, but it's crawling in the opposite direction, so it's not working. 2 more ants come up, and they grab its legs. The beetle opens its wings to fly, but obviously the wings are damaged, so it wasn't. That's why the ant could grab it to begin with. And then, that almost messed me up. And then they proceeded to grab its legs while it's in the air and body slam this thing on its back, bro, before starting to eat it. And then they gave up on it. They took chunks, and that was all they could carry. So my best friend, the bug was already dead, lit it on fire with his lighter. And then that obviously made it lighter, and they came back with a small group and dragged it back. It was crazy. It's like National Geographic. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. They suplex, like German suplex that dude, bro. Wow. And you know, they don't really care for bugs, but me pointing it out, the situation, then they were watching it like it was some kind of like pay-per-view event, you know, getting real into it. Oh, look at this, yeah! Teenager. For the longest time, I thought Vivian was called Vivalion. Am I saying it wrong? Vivian? Oh yeah, you added an I. Vivalion? What gen is it from? Is Vivian from Gen 9? If it is, I have an explanation. If not, I don't know why it's named that way. Gen 6. Yeah, so I don't know. What? You know how they were doing countries for a while? Like, Sword of Shield was based off, like, the UK, I think. Gen 9 is based on Spain and South America. It has a little bit of Caribbean influence as well. Gen 9 bug was oh yeah, Spider. Boy, that's my guy. I got a shiny one in the game I was talking about in my Scarlet that I'm gonna try to show you. I could always take a picture of it and send it to you in the Discord. My bug's in there. I guess I could do it that way, but I want all the viewers to get a chance to see it too. But yeah, I have a shiny Spider. It's pink. I use him to put up the spider web trap, and then he has a bug move that makes your opponent switch out their Pokemon, like a body slam or something. All right, Vivian goes away. I forget what shinies I have. I know for legendaries, I have Rayquaza and Mewtwo. Sheesh! Say less, you don't need no more. Did you shiny hunt them? I've never done shiny hunting in my life. Every shiny I've ever had was just a natural, oh my god moment. You know what I mean? So that's why I remember them so much. The ones I've had, the ones I have now. Make sure you have extra space for Shedinja. No, there is no Shedinja in this game, unfortunately. I have a shiny Ninjask. I had the open space. I was hoping I would get the shiny Shedinja too, but it didn't. So I even tried a second. I have a second Ninjask. I trained 2 Ninkatas up to evolution. This one I'm keeping as a Ninkata. This one I'm keeping as a Ninkata forever for the ground typing. I have a shiny Ninjask and a regular Ninjask that both evolved with the open spot in my party and didn't get a Shedinja. This game is meant to be harder. This Radical Red version, I think they took him out because of his unique ability being one of the best abilities in Pokemon, and they didn't want that in the game at all, because this game comes with a randomizer, and if you have that ability in the game, there's a chance that it's going to be randomized onto other Pokemon. That's my theory. I have no proof. I have no way to even look it up or anything. But in my opinion, that's what it is. Did he have Pokeballs? Yes, sir. I only have caught bug Pokemon, so I have a slew. I have a quantity. My first shiny, which I didn't hunt for, was Zangoose. Oh, that's a cool one. Yeah, I feel like you have a tie with your shinies, right? My first shiny ever was in, I think it wasn't the original red. It was Fire Red. The Fire Red version, it was a shiny Cubone, which I evolved into shiny Marowak. Wonder Guard Electros with Air Balloon is totally balanced. Yeah. I don't know if they are gonna include things like that. This game has certain rules. Like, you can't change the rules. It's always set to. I mean, the battles are always put to set. There's no changing it. Even if you change it in the settings, it doesn't affect it. This game is supposed to be harder. You can't use items in battle. Is it just during trainer battles? Maybe it's just during trainer battles. Galactic, you've never caught a shiny? Yeah, shinies are rare. Super rare. Hold on 1 second, guys. Actually, we're getting close to the end here. I'll just do one quick battle. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys' continued support, and I will be back tomorrow. Come check me out then. Peace.